A project to rebuild a classic locomotive continues in Corry. Work has been going on now for several years.
Yeah, our John Last wanted to know what the progress was in 2023. So he takes us to Corry for this New Year's edition of The Last Word.
It's a tradition for The Last Word to begin the new year by traveling to Corry to do an update on the rebuilding of a locomotive that was first manufactured in the city in 1902. We want to find out what was accomplished in 2023 and what's being planned for 2024. Let's find out. This is the shop where members of an organization called Corry Rails have spent the past 3 years rebuilding a Climax A locomotive. When the project is completed, the locomotive would be the only Climax A assembled and running on tracks. Members of the Corry Rails group traveled to Alaska to bring back the parts.
And we have donors that are looking at it saying, well, when are you going to get this done? You know, they want to see it running.
The effort to rebuild takes time and money. The group wants to make the locomotive identical to the one that was manufactured in Corry 122 years ago. The Climax A had a frame made of wood. The rebuild team is still trying to obtain the right wood for the frame. It is believed that the frame could be together this year and proudly resting on the truck assembly, which are the wheels, axles, and brakes.
If that's the case, then the engine will be sitting on top of the frame, and we will be starting to work on the cab portion.
This engine will sit on that.
That's exciting news. All that progress would be due to the generosity of many, many people. Volunteers worked all last year manufacturing new parts to replace worn-out parts from the old locomotive. People also donated equipment last year to help make and store those parts. A drill press was donated, an air compressor, a lathe, a milling machine, even a high lift.
Which was donated by one of the local shops here, which has been a real blessing for us to be able to move the big heavy parts around.
The iconic boiler from the Climax A will not be used on the rebuilt locomotive. It will be placed on display. A new boiler must be built, costing $160,000. A special fundraising campaign will be held in 2024 to raise that money. Replica builder plates made of brass are being sold for $1,000. Smaller plates made of stone are available for a $20 donation. Yes, we should see a lot of progress in 2024 with the Corry Locomotive Project. With The Last Word in Corry, John Last, Erie News Now.
Now, anyone can help the rebuilding campaign by purchasing Corry Rails merchandise. It is available online, and we have a link on our website to where it's at. It's corryrails.com, corryrails.com.
Now, it's also available at Hiram's Marketplace, located at 109 Center Street, right there in Corry. We'll be right back.